Master the art of asking questions. Passive voice unleashed. Hello, language learners. Today, we're going to unravel the mystery of passive voice in questions. Our focus will be on how to form questions using the passive voice, starting from prompts. We're confident that by the end of this video, you'll be able to form passive voice questions with ease. Before we start forming our own questions, let's first understand what passive voice in questions looks like. Usually, in English, questions in passive voice begin with a be verb or an auxiliary verb, such as is, was, were, are, or has been, followed by the past participle form of the main verb. For instance, consider the question, is the book being read by you? Here, is our auxiliary verb and being read is the past participle form of the verb read. We're asking about an action, reading the book, but we're more interested in the receiver of the action, the book, not who is doing it. Let's now explore how to form passive voice questions from prompts. Here are the basic steps. 1. Identify the verb in the prompt. 2. Determine the tense of the verb. 3. Transform the verb into its passive voice equivalent. This usually involves using the correct form of be plus past participle of the verb. 4. Rearrange the sentence structure to form a question, often starting with a be verb or an auxiliary verb. Consider this example. You have the prompt, you are reading the book. To form a question in passive voice, you could say, is the book being read by you? We use the auxiliary verb, is, followed by being, and the past participle, read. Then we finished with by you. The best way to master passive voice in questions is through practice. Here are a few prompts for you to transform into passive voice questions. 1. The teacher will grade the papers. 2. She has finished the project. 3. John is preparing dinner. Remember the steps we discussed. Start with identifying the verb and its tense, then form the passive voice, and finally, arrange the sentence to form a question. Answers. 1. Will the papers be graded by the teacher? 2. Has the project been finished by her? 3. Is dinner being prepared by John? We hope you found this video useful in understanding how to form passive voice questions. Practice makes perfect, so keep trying out new sentences and testing yourself. Before long, you'll be forming passive voice questions as naturally as a native speaker. Until next time, happy learning!